Hotels of Happiness. Short story. 5139. It was the middle of June. I, Martin, working whole life as an architect. And that summer, I supposed to be speaker in one beautiful tropical country. My story just began when I went out of airport gate. As the taxi pulled up to the hotel, a wave of anticipation washed over me. The tropical heat was intense, the air thick with the promise of adventure. I stepped out, sweat already beading on my brow, and took in the view. The hotel looked nothing like the sleek, modern building I'd seen in the pictures. Instead, it was a grand, organic structure, sprawling vines wrapping around the wooden pillars that held up the palm-thatched roof. The scent that greeted me was like nothing I'd ever experienced before, sweet, exotic, and utterly captivating. It was a bouquet of blooming flowers and ripe fruits, with an underlying note of something earthy, and while I felt a gentle tug at my sleeve and turned to see the taxi driver, a man with a wide smile and eyes that sparkled like the ocean. "Welcome," he said, gesturing to the hotel. "You are expected." I hesitated, the discrepancy between the hotel's appearance and my expectations making me feel uneasy. But the allure of the place was too great. I handed him the money and watched as he drove away, leaving me standing before the grand entrance. The doors swung open on their own, revealing an interior that was even more breathtaking than the exterior. The walls were adorned with intricate carvings of mythical creatures and scenes of ancient rituals. The floor was a mosaic of polished river stones that cooled my feet, and the air was alive with the whispers of 100 different languages, all speaking of peace and tranquility. The lobby was empty, yet I felt as though I was being watched, not by unseen eyes, but by the very essence of the hotel itself. The scent grew stronger, a siren's call that drew me further into the labyrinth of corridors and open-air walkways. I followed it, my suitcase seemingly forgotten by my side. As I wandered through the hotel, I discovered that the beauty of the organic architecture wasn't confined to the lobby. The guest rooms were like private oases, each one a testament to the beauty of nature. Beds made of woven palm leaves and covered with silk sheets, walls that were living gardens, and windows that looked out onto lush landscapes filled with exotic birds and vibrant butterflies. It was in one of these rooms that I found a book, bound in what looked like the skin of a dragon fruit. The pages were made from a material I couldn't identify, thin and flexible, yet durable enough to withstand the damp air. The title was written in a script I couldn't read, but somehow, I knew it was about the hotel's secrets. Days turned to weeks, and I became lost in the pages of that book. It spoke of the hotel's creators, ancient beings who had discovered the art of bending nature to their will. They had crafted this place as a sanctuary, where weary travelers could forget their troubles and find themselves again. I felt a strange kinship with these long-lost architects, and as I read, I began to see the hotel in a new light. The organic interiors weren't just for show, they were a part of the hotel's soul, a living, breathing entity that promised endless happiness to those who embraced it. One evening, as the sun set in a burst of fiery oranges and pinks, casting the hotel in a warm, otherworldly glow, I knew what I had to do. I would become a builder of these hotels, creating sanctuaries for lost souls across the globe. The next morning, I woke to the sound of hammering and sawing. I looked around, confused, and realized that the hotel had provided me with a workshop filled with materials and tools. The scent was no longer just in the air, it was in my very being, a part of me now. I worked tirelessly, guided by the knowledge from the book and the whispers of the hotel's spirit. The hotel grew, new wings and floors appearing as if by magic, each one more stunning than the last. The vines grew thicker, the gardens more lush, and the animals that called it home grew older, coming to watch me work. Guests began to arrive, drawn by the hotel's newfound reputation. They marveled at the beauty, the tranquility, and the happiness that seemed to seep from the very walls. And as they left, I saw in their eyes the same spark of wonder and purpose that had taken root in me. My life outside of the hotel grew hazy, a distant memory of a world I no longer knew. I had found my place, my purpose. I was the builder of these sanctuaries, the weaver of dreams, the architect of happiness. Years passed, and I continued my work, each hotel more magnificent than the last. I forgot my old life, my previous worries, and my loneliness. In their place grew a deep connection to the earth and the joy of creating something that brought peace to others. As I stood atop the latest hotel, looking out over the bustling city that had grown up around us, I felt a sense of satisfaction that I had never known before. The hotel scent, that sweet, all-consuming aroma, surrounded me, a constant reminder of the home I had found in the most unexpected of places. The tropical breeze whispered in my ear, telling me of new lands to conquer, new dreams to build. And so, my journey as the builder of happiness continued, guided by the whispers of the hotel and the never-ending quest to create the perfect sanctuary.